Hello and welcome to V8 Tech Work. So today we are going to continue creating this admin dashboard here. In our last video, we created the layout of how the navbar, the footer, the menu, and the other pages will be displayed. So in today's video, we are going to continue creating the components here, the navbar, and also the footer, the menu. So now the other thing that I want us to change is this title up here, Vite plus React, and that one I want us to do it right now. So I'm going to come here to index.html, and this is where you find the title. So I'm going to change this to at least admin send it. I think this will be okay. And if I have an icon, then I can change here. I can come here to this link here, and then I can change this, specify the icon. So because I don't have icon, we can just work with the bit icon. So I'm going to close this, and if I reload again, you'll be able to see that now it has changed to now this admin send it. And the other thing now, I want us to continue creating the navbar here and also the footer. But before that, I want us to push our code to our GitHub, because that is what we are doing in every video that we are releasing for this project. So let me come here, and then I'm going to actually clear everything. I'm going to check my branch. So git branch, and you can see the branches that we have here. We have this branch that is called admin, and it's highlighted in green. That means that we are going to or we are working on this branch that is called admin. So I'm going to add every changes that we did in our last video, you can see here. So I'm going also to commit, and I'm going to add here the comment. So the comment here will be started. Let me add here started working on admin side or dashboard. You can call it the way you want, or you can add any comment that you like. And here you can see we have added the changes. So here I'm going to push git push origin and then admin, because this is the branch that you are working on. So git push origin admin. Here I'm going to add my passphrase, and then after that, now we are going to push my code. So after that, now we can come here to now this part here, and actually you can see here that we had already had the notification. So let me go to repositories here, and here we are pushing to this full stack parcel delivery system. And after that, now I can be able to make sure that I compare and pull request here. So let me compare and pull request. So I'm going to come here and create pull request like that. So let us wait here. It will be checking for automatically compatibility and merging. So checking for ability to merge automatically, and here I can merge pull request and confirm merge. So right now I'm not going to the insights, because that is something that we have been doing, and I'm going also to make sure that I just go back to the home page. And also please make sure that you add the star, or you fork this project that is called full stack parcel delivery here. The other thing that I want us to do before we continue is that I want to get now the icon or the images that we are going to use in this project. So I'm going to place them in this public folder here. So I'm going to come here, and under my downloads here, I'll have these two. So this logo here and this hero images. So let me put them here inside here. So if I open this, like this logo here, you'll be able to see this is just the logo that I created for this project. So, and we are going to use it. So I'm going to just close this folder. So also I'm going to close this component that we are not needing them right now. So I'm going to get into components, and let's start by creating our navbar. But before that, remember to like this video and also subscribe to this YouTube channel, so that these videos can get to many other people. So the other thing is that also you can turn on the notification bell, so that also you'll be notified the next time that I upload a new video. So let's get into the tutorial. So here in our navbar, let me first of all make sure that I remove this styling that I have here, like that. And then here now we can start creating now our navbar. So the other thing is also to make sure that I remove this text here. So here now we can start creating our navbar. So the first thing that I want to make sure that I add here is the height of our navbar. So I want to specify specifically, I want to be it to be 100 pixels, like that. And then after that, now I want to specify the background color. So we have a background color that looks yellowish. So I'm going to add here the color. So the color is #E9, and then also we have EB, and then also we have 77, just like that. So this is like a yellow color, a variation of a yellow color. And also here I can have to call this flex. I can just add the here flex and then items to be center. So you can see here we have this auto completion, and also here we are going to add justify content to be between, just like that. And then the other thing is here we can have pixels to be at least this is the padding, and then also we can add the padding there. So the other thing is that inside here now we can have the first thing. So this part here we can have, first of all, let me add the link, or let me just add the image first of all here. So this image here we are going to get from the logo.png, just like that. And also we can have like a text. So this text here will be, or let's just create a button, or just have it as a button. So this button here we can have it and call it log out actually. So let us save this and see how it looks like. So if I check here, if you check here, you can be able to see that we have added this and how it looks like. So also I want to make this logo to be at least small. So here let me come and specify the height. So the height, we can add the height to be something like 200 200 pixels, and also the width should be the same, or of the like 100 or 200 pixels. So let's do that. So here we have 200 pixels, and then the other thing is here we can actually we can leave it like that, and then when we go back here we'll be able to see that it has been reduced in the size. So if you want to get this logo here, this logo, and also the other hero image, you can just come to this repo here, and here you'll be able to see this one, parcel delivery system. And what you can do, you can just come to this part that is called admin here. So under admin here, you'll be able also to look for something, this public folder here, and you'll be able to download these two images, or even you can just download even this GIF. So that is it. I wanted to show you there. So right here you can see it is taking shape, and I think now what I'm going to do is to add the link here, because I want when you click the logo you'll be taken back to the home page. So here I'm going to import link. So let me do that. So link, yeah, just like that. Yeah, we are going to import it from React Router DOM, and then here we can just paste the image like that. So here I can have now two, like that, and then yeah, I can just add the route there. So just like that. I don't want to do anything else here right now. So I think this is has taken the shape and it's look good, so I can just leave it like that. Let me see. Yeah, so I can, the only thing that I can do is to make this button at least larger first of all. So I can just come here and add here class name, and here I can say something like text, and I can specify the font size using these square brackets here, and I can say text and then 18 pixels. And if I do that, you can be able to see that it's taking shape. Also I can make sure that the text is bold, so I can just add here semi bold like that. So or font, actually it's font and then semi bold like that, and then let me save that. And when you come back here, you'll be able to see that actually it has bolded. So or even we can just leave it like that. It is not a must we make it bold. So the only thing that I can try and make is cursor to be pointer. So cursor is pointer here. So if I now come back, so let me come back here to my project, you can see now the cursor is pointer. So the other thing that we need to do is to make sure that we look into this footer. So let's try and create our footer. So I can just close this, and then inside here into our components, let's type our footer. So our footer here, the first thing also we need to remove this styling here. So also this text that is inside here like that, and then here now we can be able to start styling our footer. So I'm going to add the image here. So let me open navbar first of all, because here I'm going to need to copy this image here because I don't want us to take a lot of time. So I'm going to copy this one, and then I'm going to paste it inside here now. So let me add it there, and then I'm going to save. And then the other thing is also I can just copy the styling here from our navbar. So let me copy this. Let me do that. So I'm going to copy everything inside here. So copy that, and then I'm going to paste it in this footer here. So let me paste it here. So let me try and paste it here like that. Actually, let me just go back here, and inside here, this is where I need to paste this. So I don't know where I have done the mistake, so let me just remove these quotation marks here, and then it's okay. So now the other thing that I can do is to continue here. I can just add this to be 200. I think that would be okay. And when I save this, go back to my project, you can be able to see that my footer is just here. So I want also to make sure that I add the text, because if you check here in this project here, you can be able to see in our footer we have this admin and then to this copyright 2024. So let's do that. So I can come here after the image. Now we can have like I'm going to call it a text list, that is. So here we can have the first list here to be admin like that, and then also here we can have another list, and this one here we can have like a copy like that, and then after that now this one will create for us that icon for copyright and then 2024. So here I want to do some styling, so I want to add class name, and after this now I can have margin. I want to make the margin here to be 20 pixels like that. So you can see how it looks like. So I think this is looking nice. So the other thing that we need to do is to make sure that we work on our menu here, or our sidebar. So here we need to create this, we need to import all these icons, and because I'm going to use icons from React Icons, I'm going to import it, or to install it, sorry. So here I can be able to open a new terminal here. So let me open the terminal, and then here I will be able to just make sure that actually I can just use existing terminal here, and I'm going to do npm install and then React icons like that. And then now here I'll be able to use the icons from these React icons. So after this, now let me maybe push this down. So here I want to close this and this one here, and then open now the menu here. So for the menu, I want to also remove this styling that I have here, because we are going to use different styling. So the other thing that I want to do here is to remove this text, and then now we can start styling now this menu. So the first thing that we are going to do here is to give it like the height. So let's start by that. So I can give it the height here, and I can specify the height should be 90 VH, that is, actually this should be inside this square bracket, so 90 VH right here. The other thing that I want to do is to give it a shadow. So actually let me just go back and see first of all how it looks like. So you can see here we cannot be able even to be able to see the menu right now, but when we add now the shadow, so let me add shadow X, let me add XL here. I think this will be okay. So XL, and then if I come back, you'll be able to see that we have a shadow, but you cannot be able to see it right now very well because it's we don't have text here. So we are going to see it if I, for example, I add here sidebar. Let's for example have it like there. Let me see if I have that. So you cannot even see the text because text is black here. So let me try also to style the other part. So here we are going to have a list. So let me add an ordered list here, and inside here now we are going to have like this list, just like that. And then here we are going to have this list will have an icon and also like the text. So let me style this class this list. So I'm going to add here class name. The other thing that I want to add here is flex. So let me add flex here. We are going to have items center like that. So and then also we are going to have like a text, so a text, and then I can specify here the like the color that I want for my text, and this one is this color here, like that. It's just like a white color. So the other thing is I can give it like I want the a certain or this font size of 18 pixels. I also want when you hover my text here, you will have a different text, or you'll have a different color, that is. So when you hover over my text here, you have this color here. So this one is hash, and then hash E9, 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 and then EB, EB, and then also 77, like that. So it's just like an yellow color. So and then after that now we can have cursor pointer. So this one should be having a cursor to be pointer, and then margin top should be 20 pixels. So this one should be inside here, and I can specify it to be 20 pixels, just like that. And then now inside here we can have actually this one. I think there is something that I don't really have to have there. So for example, this cursor pointer here, let me remove this, also this hover. So I think this one is let me just make sure that I remove some things here. So I'm going to remove this styling here until here. So after the flex here, what we can do for this one is flex column, like that. And then here I can just say item center, like that. And then we can have justify to be center, and then margin to top to be 20 pixels, just like that. And then now we can have inside here, now we can have the list, and here is where now we can specify the styling now. So the first thing that we need to have is inside here is flex. We are going to also make sure that we paste the other styling that we did up here. So this one for item center, and then the text, the font size, and everything here. So here I want now to add here I'm going to add the icon. So the first icon that I'm going to add here, I don't know if it will auto import. So here is for home here. So this is the icon for home. So let me just import those icons here. Or what I can do is that I can come to this or actually I have already moved from my GitHub. So let me just import it. let me import them manually. So I'm going to import here. So I'm going to import them from now React icons. So you can see React icons here, and then /FA like that. And here I can be able to have like far home. So far home like that. And then I can be able now to use it here. Far home like that. And then now I can add now the text here, home like that. So let's try and see how it looks like. So here I'm also going to format my code, and also I'm going to push this down like that. So save this, and here you can be able to just if it reloads, we should see the icon. So it is reloading, and after that now you can be able to see here that we have this icon here and the home here. So let's try and make it look good. So here I can just check here. This is item center. So this is flex, and then item center here, and then also I think this is should be okay. So let me add the text here. So maybe the text should be like 20 pixels, and then let's see how this one will look like. So 20 pixels, I think this will be large or big. So I think the other thing that we need to have here, so this is cursor pointer, and text here should be 20 pixels. I need to change this to item center like that, and if I do that here, you'll be able to see that they are on the same page here. So the other thing that I can make sure that I do here is to add here I'm going to add a class name. Here I'm going to add the margin here to be margin, actually here margin right. So let me try and make sure that here I have a margin right to be at least 15 pixels like that. So if I come back to my project here, you'll be able to see that now this one looks nice, and also it's making like it's taking shape like this one here. So you can see how it looks. So the other thing that I want to make sure is I can copy this. So let me copy it. Actually, let me just go back here. So I can copy this and then paste it here. So the other link that we need to have is this one for profile. So I'm going to add a profile here. So this one, let me try and see if I can just have a far user. So you can see how easy now it is. And then this one is profile like that, and then save this. If I come back here, you'll be able to see that this is profile. If I go back here, you can see how it looks like. So let's add now, if even if you check here, so when you check here, you see there is a space and then the other ones here. So let's add another thing here. So here we need to add a hr, yeah, like that, this tag, and then this one we can have a class name and give it a margin, or I can give it actually the height of something like 12 or 20 pixels like that, so that it will give us some space. So after that, now I can be able to paste down here the others. So for example, we can have another one here for, or let me first of all show you how it looks like. So when it reloads here, you can see now we have a space here. That's why, because we added this hr tag here. So here we can add another link, and this link here we can, that we want to add is for box. We can add alpha box. So I think this one here, yeah, that one. And then here we can add the, now what we are calling the parcels like that. And then let's see, yeah, you can see now the parcels here, right there. So let's paste another link here like that. We can have this one to be, let's say, users, far users. So far users, and then import it. This one is users like that. So and then the other one here, we need to have the other icon here that we can add here is for orders. So orders, that, so far orders. So, or maybe let me see how it is called. So for the orders here, we can add this clip or clip, and then I think clipboard list, yeah, this one here. And then here, this one we can call it orders, like that. So you can see every icon that we are using, we are importing it here from React icons /FA. And then now we can continue with other parts. But before that, remember we need also to separate here. So we copy this here. Let me copy it, and then I can paste it here. So just like that. So if I go back and see how this one is going, so you can see it is creating a very good list here. So the other thing is that I can, let me just copy this, and I'm going to use it down here. So like, for example, now we need the other one here for the elements. So I'm going to come here and say var elements. So I think, let me just see what we are going to call it. So we can call it just elemental just like that. So this one are elements like that. Also here we can paste here, and then this one we can call this one after elements. Here we can have settings. So this one, we are going to have a cog icon. So settings here. So this one will be var cog. So let's have a cog here, and then we import it like that. So let me paste also here another one here. So here we have settings. So here we can have backups. So backups like that. So for the backup, we can use an icon that is called var HDD or hard disk. So let me just come here, and then can just say HDD here. I can import it, and then so this one just backups, and can copy this, also this add here, and then use it or add it here like that. And then now here I can be able to then make sure that I use other list. So here let me paste this. So this one, after the backups, now down here we can have charts. So let's have charts like that. For the charts here, I'm going to use, let me just check for the icon that we can use. So here we can use chart bar like that. And then let me paste the other one here for the logs. So for the logs here, we can have logs, all logs, and here we can have now what we are going to call the clipboard. So clipboard, I think, yeah, this one here, we can import it like that. So the last one here that we are going to have is our calendar. So let me just do that. So calendar like that, and then here I can use an icon that is called calendar alt, just like that. So you can see how it looks like. So this is a list. Let's go back into here, and you can be able to see that this now is a full menu. You can see now our footer here. You can see we have our part here that or we have this part that we are calling our navigation here. So right here I want to use now to navigate to different pages. So if I come here, when I click here, you can see it's home, but I want, when I click this part here, I go to home. When I click this, I go to parcels. This one I go to users. So let's try and do that. So here I can be able to come to my code also, and then I'm going to first of all make sure that I cut everything here. and then let me import now the link right here, and you can see I'm going to import it from React Router DOM. Make sure that you import this from React Router DOM here. So React Router DOM, and then here I can be able to paste now home. So when I come here, and I can come here and now add 2, and then I can just add the route here, and then let me just format this code. It should be inside now this link here, and when also for the parcels here, I need to do that. So I'm going to copy this and then add the link here like that. So this is the link. So I'm going to paste inside here. I'm going to paste now these parcels, and here I want, when I click this icon, I go to now the parcels right here, and also I can do that for the users here. So let me copy everything. So this is link here like that, and then here also I can be able to just add 2 here, and then here is for users like that, and then here also I can be able to paste everything inside here. I can save that and then format the code, yeah, just like that, and then save. So if I go back now to my application here, when I click on parcels, you can be able to see that this one is changing. We are going to a different page. So if I go to users, you can be able to see also we are going to users. So you can see now this is how you create a very beautiful admin dashboard. So in the next video now, we are going to start creating our home page here, and then we are going to create our parcels, and also the other thing is we are going to create users here. So the only thing that I forgot to let you know is that now, because we created our layout here, so let me go back to my app.jsx here. So you can see we have this layout, and also we created how we want our pages to be displayed, and you can see our pages in our application here. When you click home, you are being taken to home here, but when you log out here, you need to go to a login page, and that means a login page doesn't have this sidebar here, or this navigation sidebar or a menu. So what you can do to create that login page is that you'll make sure that you are outside this path here, this route, or this path here that is called, this path that is called route, or the route path here. You are going to add directly here, we are going to add a path. So in this path here, we are going to have it is as /login, and then here we can have now the element, and this element here we can add. Let me add now the what we call the login, so login page now. So let me do that. Actually, this one, I don't know what is happening here. So this one is login like that. So I want to import that here. So remember we created the login page. So login here should be login, and then from now the login. So you can see it is in pages and then /login here, just like that. When I save that, and then when I save that, and then let me format my code also. So you can see now we have our route, we have our route that we created the layout here, we have the path, and also we have our login here. So let me save this, and for example, let's now try to go to the login. So when we go to login here, just like that, you'll be able to see that we are on this login page here, and we cannot be able to see it. So let me just come here to the pages, and then inside login here I can add like a text styling here. I can add text to be 3XL and then text to be white, so that we can be able to see. So if I save this and then come back here, you can be able to see now this is login page. But when I go to the default here now, this route here, you can be able to see that we are in the home page or our admin dashboard, and then login. Now we are able to just make sure that we can log in so that to get into this page here. So that is it. I wanted to show you this part here, and I think this part also is very important. So let me see you in the next video. I don't want this video to be longer than this. And then the other thing that I want to remind you is to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, and also turn on the notification bell so that you're notified the next time I upload a new video. See you in the next video. Have a great day.